Hey, morning again. It's me, Joel. Back on the road. Drop the kids off. Just not at school. And of course, still doesn't feel right. But on the way to work, I'm kind of, right now it's 8:52. I was supposed to be to work about a half an hour ago, maybe even more. But I've been putting something off for so long, I couldn't put it off anymore this morning, so I had to just leave or not go into work on time today and take care of this thing that I had to take care of. I have to change the oil today in the car. You know, I have a Dodge Ram, an older truck, and I guess whenever the oil is low or whenever it's time to change the oil, a little meter. You could tell the truck is old. I have one of those arms. I guess another a meter in the whole area where you see the speedometer and everything else. The meter that shows the level of the oil. So it kept doing this, ding, ding, for days upon days upon days. And I was thinking that I had more time, and I was pushing it to the limit. So I went to Jiffy Lube today and pulled up, did the whole thing. When I first got there, they were they checked everything. Of course, they try to upsell me on every single thing. Say you need an oil flush, you gotta get the oil, you gotta get all this stuff. And at first, when I went there, I was like, man, I just want an oil change. Cause I'm like, why you trying to upsell me? But then, you know, as time went on, I started to think about it. I was like, I need to get this stuff done because it all worked together. Cause so I had to get the oil change. I had to change. I had to get an injection flush, engine flush. Pretty much that came up to about $300 and change. And at first I was like, man, I just want to get the oil changed. But then the guy gave me the cap from the oil. You can screw up the cap where you can pour the oil in, and he let me smell it, and it smelled like gas because the injectors is they were clogged or blocked or whatever the case is, or whatever the case was. It's better. So you know, I was there. I was like, man, let me just get the oil done. I just want to do just the minimum just to get the car going. But as I sat there, I thought about it. Um, you know, just get it done. You know, in all transparency, money being a little tight right now, but that's gonna change real soon. I was just thinking about just get it done. Just get it done. If I had taken care of it from before, it wouldn't have got this bad. You know, because I was waiting or I was putting off things that I had to get done just to keep it moving and just to keep the car going, functioning to the well. I can't even say to the best of its ability, just to keep it going. And then I started thinking about relationships, and I was thinking like, what can I talk about today? And I started thinking about relationships. And I saw some of us. I started thinking about even with my wife. I'm wondering, am I this way? Am I doing just the bare minimum just to keep the relationship going, but then it's not going at its optimal level? You know, I remember, I like when we first met each other. I was checking on everything. We were dating and having a good old time. And it's not that our marriage is bad. It's just every so often you may need just like the engine flush because you get so much gunk and stuff clogged up within the engine block. You need something to flush out all the junk that's been clogged in there over time. I was thinking like man, like yeah, there's some type of like relationship flush. I guess that's what vacations are for, and staycations and traveling and date nights and super dates, and and it's checked me even more. I gotta start doing some more relationship flushing, just every so often. And it could be just even flowing fine too, but do it anyway, just to keep it running on an optimal level. Even with your children, do it too. Make sure you're having regular checkups. Make sure you're functioning, because a lot of times we get caught up in just thinking, we go to work, we come home, we see them, and everything is functioning properly. But you don't talk to them, you don't interact with them, you don't check under the hood, you know. You don't tell them, come, let's talk. What's going on? Or you don't say, come on, let's go outside to play, or come on, let's go eat and talk, and let's talk about life. Let's talk about God. Let's talk about what you want to be. And on top of that, you could be the one just pouring into them, you know. And the weird thing is, when I pulled up today, going back to Jiffy Lube, the place where I changed my oil. When I pulled up, there was literally almost like maybe a cup and a half of oil, dark oil. I was running all the way almost to the end, and imagine if I kept ignoring the signs, I would have broken the engine, and it would have cost me more to buy a brand new car instead of maintaining it. Maybe that's why sometimes people get divorced, because they run it to the end till every last drop of love and mercy and grace has ran out, and they run it until the relationship broke. Maybe that's why some parents and relationships have have relationship problems with their children. They ran it into the ground till it broke. They they never maintained it, and now they're trying to repair it, and it costs more to repair. Not not saying it is not worth it, but it might be better to just maintain it, maintain better relationships, maintain better friendships between you and your spouse, you and your girlfriend, you and your boyfriend, you and your friends, you and your family, siblings, brothers, your children. Because at the end of the day, it's all about connection. It's all about relationships. We're supposed to love people and not love things. So maintain. Proper maintenance will make proper memories. All right, man. See you guys.